salt on your hand. We left the hard world for a softer plan. You laugh in the window, my dress in the breeze. We were two slow currents turning into ease. And the road got warm under golden glass. Every mile we crossed made the minutes pass. You said, stay a while. I said, hold me there. Then the sky leaned down like it knew we'd care. Love goes fast in the summer sun. Love goes fast when the day's begun. Harbor of July, take me there. Love goes fast and we don't care. Love goes fast. Love goes fast. Lemon in your drink, sand in my hair. I watched you lean back like you had nowhere. But here with me by the painted shore. One more bright second, then one more, then more. And the whole world blurred at the edge of blue. Every little thing kept pointing to you. You touched my wrist like a secret sign. And the heat pulled close like you wanted time. Love goes fast in the summer sun. Love goes fast when the day's begun. Harbor of July, take me there. Love goes fast and we don't care. Love goes fast. Love goes fast. Let the hours spin, let the tide run high. I've got your name on the back of my mind. If this is a dream, don't wake me up. We were made for the ride, and the moment it gets closer, closer to your skin, to the edge where the new days begin. Love goes fast in the summer sun. Love goes fast when the day's begun. Harbor of July, take me there. Love goes fast and we don't care. Love goes fast. Love goes fast. Harbor of July, pull me in. Love goes fast. Let it begin. You found me halfway gone, with my shoes still on, and my heart in your hands like it never learned to stand. They told me walk away, but I stayed anyway. Every road I take leads back to your name. Call me what you want. Say I lost my head. I still hear your voice in everything you said. I could chase the world. I could try to run, but the truth keeps pulling me toward. Found your note in the rain, folded small in my hand. My throat went tight at the gate, still I stood where we planned. Black mascara on my sleeve, like a map of last night. I watched the drain take my tears, then I lost the street light. And I know I let go too late. Now every word comes back as ache. The sky was low, the whole night shook. I saw our names, then I looked. Tears melt into the sky. Tears melt into the sky. Hold me in the afterglow. Let the broken soft rain fall. Tears melt into the sky. If I could turn one breath around, I'd call your heart back home. Your jacket still has my scent on the seat by the door. Keep reaching for you, like a wave on the floor. Every photograph burns when the moon turns white. I trace your laugh in the glass, then I lose it to light. And I know I let go too late. Now every word comes back as ache. The sky was low, the whole night shook. You came in late again, said it was work all night, but I saw the story on your shirt in plain sight. A mark at the edge of you, like a name I never knew, and my heart kept counting every word that broke into.
satin shoes. Saw your shadow cut through like a dare I could use. You move like a sign at the edge of my view. I kept saying your name like a prayer coming true. If you're real, then stay, don't fade with the smoke. If you feel what I feel, say it before it goes. Hands up, don't hide me in the glow. I've been waiting for this night, but your touch feels like it was built in my life. So take my hand, don't let the crowd come between. If you're the one I dreamed of, then you're already in me. Find me on the dance floor. Find me on the dance floor. Find me. I've been looking all night for the one to Your side of the bed feels bare. Moonlight cuts through the air. One wet line on my cheek, and it won't let me sleep. The room keeps you shaping blue. I reach out, I reach for you. My heart in a quiet break, falling in the dark you made. Then one tear slides slow to the edge below. It hits and it glows like it knows my name. Tears on my skin turn to stars. Tears on my skin turn to stars. You left the sky Kissed your forehead, then the door. You said you'll text when you're home, but I know the road gets mean when the night goes cold and long. I folded my hands in the hall like a kid in a church coat. I don't know much about fate, but I know what I can't let go. So if the dark gets loud and your name gets lost, I'll pray with the sprinting heart. I'll pay the cost if the wind starts biting and the whole world shakes. I'll stand at the edge of fear for your sake. Run through thunder, run through thunder. I'll call your name tonight. Through thunder, run through thunder. I'll hold the line with light. If the sky breaks open, if the cool comes down, run through thunder, run through thunder. I'll keep you safe kept your shadow in the frame, like a note I couldn't change. All my walls were painted thin, letting winter seep right in. But I found a brush of gold in the seams where hope would hold. If you stay, I can learn how the dark can turn one small spark at a time into a skyline. Repaint my lonely heart with melodies of light. Repaint my lonely heart. Make the broken part alive. Let it bloom, let it start. Repaint my lonely heart. Repaint my lonely heart. I was walking through the rain with a name I couldn't say. Every corner looked the same till your voice rewired the gray. Now the mirrors open wide and the night steps to the side. If you stay, I can learn how the dark can turn one small spark at a time into a skyline. Repaint my lonely heart with melodies of light. Repaint my lonely heart. Make the broken part alive. Let it bloom, let it start. Repaint my lonely heart. Repaint my lonely Hold the line, don't let it fade. I was made for better days. Every crack can catch the sun till the hurt and I are done. One more touch, one more tone. Build me back, bone by bone. Repaint my lonely heart with melodies of light. Repaint my lonely heart. Make the broken part alive. Let it bloom, let it start. Repaint my lonely heart. Repaint my lonely heart. at the edge of dawn with a ticket and a shaking hand. You said, come on, don't wait too long. So I jumped right in the rolling plan. Windows blur like painted gold. City falls into the sky. Every mile we lose control, and every fear just slips outside. Hold me close, don't let me fade. We're already in motion now. One more spark and we break the chain. Hear the future calling loud. All aboard, love train to the future. All aboard, take me higher, take me far. park in clean straight lines like we were made to outrun time. February on the windshield glass, your laugh makes every red light pass. I count the weeks, I lose the map when you pull me close like that. One step, then another heartbeat undercover. Every mile gets lighter, every night burns brighter. stood in the dark with my whole world folded small. Then you stepped so close, and I forgot my name at all. Your hand on my face, like a spark on dry